Hello YouTube, EasyGoingMC back with another Minecraft video. Today we're on episode 23 of EasyGoing Survival. So in the last episode we built a super smelter and a couple of rooms back over at our base. I want to quickly sleep. But in this episode we are going to be doing something over in our industrial area, which is going to be a sugarcane farm. So this is our last crop farm we need to build on this. Let's just take a look. Besides beetroot, we have wheat, carrot, potato, pumpkin, and melon, and the only one we're missing now is sugarcane and beetroot. And yeah, beetroot will be built at a later date underground, a very small plot of land. We're gonna wreck this creeper. Don't blow up my redstone under there. Sweet, so we're protected from the mobs now. So yeah, we're gonna be building a sugarcane farm right in this area. A couple of ghost blocks. So as you can see, I did decimate this area a lot and just cleared it out completely. Um, so yeah, I cleaned this area out. It looks very nice. I quite like it a lot. I actually don't like it. I don't know why. I just said I quite like it a lot. That doesn't make any sense either, does it? So yeah, I did clear this area out. It's a very massive area. This farm's gonna be fairly big. The design is by Mango though, so it's very lag friendly. It's very efficient, and yeah, the way it works is quite cool because it basically uses one row of slime blocks to push two sugarcane cocos. Say it's the row of slime blocks right here where this clay is, so it pushes this way, and then it comes back and then pushes this way. So it works very well, and the overall required resources in the redstone is quite low and quite simple. So I'm going to get that all started. I have to build up the first layer of the farm. I'm going to build, I think, 3 in this direction and 1, 2, 3 back, possibly. And then we'll go up probably 2 more layers for this entire farm. This episode will be a little repetitive because it's just a lot of progress updates of the same kind of thing. But I hope it all turns out nicely in the end. So I'm going to get started on that, guys. Build up the first, like, 3 or so layers right here. And be back in just one moment. Alright guys, we're back, and we're about hour and a half into the progress. It is a little more difficult just because I am, just figuring out how this entire thing works. So far it's going very, very smoothly. I had a couple of issues, but I've resolved those pretty quickly. So right now what I'm just doing is building the water streams that take everything away. I only have to build, it just takes a little longer to build the bottom layer just because you have to build all the water streams for it, so that's why it's taking a little longer. The reason why I wanted to do this clip, I just want to explain what I'm using as a palette for this. So I'm using, what is it? I'm using mainly green hardened clay, the dirt texture, and then a lot of white stained glass. So the reason for that is just because it looks, if I used wood and a lot of stone bricks, it wouldn't look good next to the dirt, but the green slate clay blends in nicely with both the brown and green textures of it, and then the white stained glass just looks good with all of it, and gray stained glass wouldn't look as good. So yeah, other thing is I had the push accidentally messed up, so instead of building it over this way, had to expand more over that way. This farm is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's fine by me, quite frankly. So I'm not too worried about that. So yeah, let's give this farm a tester though. So I have not done this a full test just yet. I won't collect all the sugarcane either, but I will collect a decent amount. So first, let me just come over here and just fix some of this real quick. I did have an issue with redstone breaking. Okay, that's not if there's only 2 modules in. I don't think I have all the water streams in either, or the glass. So let's give this a test. Oops. Well, it would work. I still have a slime block in, so now it should work again. Yeah, that harvested a lot of sugarcane, quite frankly. Yeah, so let's do this one more time. Perfect, perfect. Awesome, it looks like that did work. Except for the fact that I messed up one thing real quick. Real quick, we have to just fix something. And we do that on camera as well. Okay, so let's count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's this culprit. Built these pistons in the wrong spot, believe it or not. They have to go here, which might be a little difficult to place, actually. Now I come to think about it. Let me just break this real quick. This one shouldn't be that bad to place. Okay, so making some repairs on live right here. That should be working now. If we place this redstone block back, right? Place this slime block. Oh, that was a fail. So now I have to recount this as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so that worked out fine. Okay, that was a quick and easy fix, if I'd say so myself. So now the only thing I have to do is place in the sugarcane on both of these, and yeah, let's hope for the best. So yeah, let me explain I explained my palette already. I think I explained everything. So I'm going to finish this bottom layer, get started on that top layer, and come back to you guys in just a second. And lots of sugarcane is being collected by myself. I'll be back in just one moment. Let me just get down here where I'm safe so I can end that clip. Alright guys, I'll see you in just one second. Alright guys, we are back. And yeah, I've completed that entire first layer and one module on the top, so a third of the second layer. The process is going very smoothly. It is complicated redstone though. It is a little hard to build, but you know, I'm getting more efficient and more efficient as we go on, so it's not too terrible. So yeah, what I'm doing now is I'm essentially just building up the second module of the second layer. So basically it's slightly different. It uses a bunch of melons and immovable objects to hold your water in place. And if you run down, basically all I have to do is place a bunch of dirt, pistons, and slime blocks and water and sugarcane basically. It is going a little faster just because I don't have to worry about water streams anymore. So it is just a tad bit easier. So I don't have to worry about any of that stuff anymore. So what I have to do at the end is most likely just, I think I'll need that. Alright, yeah, so basically it's a very easy process if you're going to build this on yourself. I do like it a lot. That was not a very efficient water placement. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I'm going to continue to do this, guys. After I complete the second layer, I'm going to check back in with you guys, and we're going to take a look to see if it might be doable to we might not need a third layer. I'm going to test the rates for a bit. I'm going to take a bit of a break from this thing. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hopefully that's right. It should be, yeah. We can just give it a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, sweet. So I'm going to finish the second layer up, and I'll be back with you guys just in 1 second so we can get the timing systems in. Then I'm going to give it a quick test and see how the rates are for just a couple of hours. So I'm going to be back in just 1 second. Alright guys, we are back. And yeah, I finished the next 2 layers. We're going to give this thing a quick tester to show you guys how it works. So it does move a little slower than the original design because I slightly modified it to compact it a little bit more. It just moves a little slower. So, but that's perfectly fine. I'm not building a big enough farm where it would matter. But as you can see, it works perfectly fine. And yeah, all our sugarcane comes rushing in right there. And I just did this like a second ago. That's only got like 14. But yeah, it's working really well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the timing system for this farm. My mouse is freezing up a little bit. And I'm going to AFK for an hour or so and just see how much sugarcane I get with 2 layers. I'm not sure. I don't think it'll be that much. I think the third layer will make a good difference. If not, if the third layer is not good enough, we might have to add a fourth and a fifth layer. But yeah, I need to take a break for a little bit anyways, so I think that should be good. So I am going to add that third layer in, and I'll be back once I've done that. So literally a half a second for you guys, if that. Actually, it's pretty much instantaneous, isn't it? Alright guys, we are back, and we just logged back into our world after about a couple hours later, an hour and a half later, but we did do a half hour AFKing, and yeah, we definitely need that third layer. That should be enough for me, quite frankly. I'm not sure if it was even in a half hour. Don't know the exact numbers. We're going to add the third layer on though, and then we're going to AFK pretty much overnight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first off just build up the third layer of this farm, and then I'm going to hook it up into our sorting system over here, which is working fine. We'd have a small creeper explosion, in case you're wondering. I do think I fixed it all at this point, which is very, very good. And there we go. All this is fixed. Yeah, so this thing's working fine. Not having any issues at all with it. So yeah, I'm gonna build that third layer up, and I think I'll be back in just one moment. So like, split second. All right, yeah, let's build that third layer and call it good for now. How about that? I just want to check all the water streams to make sure they're all still working. I do think they are, but let's just see real quick before I leave for just one moment. Perfect. Alright guys, I'll be back in just 1 second. Alright guys, we're back, and I put in the timing system and AFK'd it for about 45 minutes to an hour. It's not a lot, it appears, but there's one issue I had. I had a block, like, right up there on the second layer. So yeah, about half the farm was not functioning the entire time. So I'm gonna AFK it overnight anyways. I'm kind of done building those layers for today anyways. So basically the next thing we're gonna be doing is basically hooking this system up to our sorting system over here. So I have to prep this 8th and final area over here. So to do that, we kind of clear a bit of an area out, clear this dropper out, and yeah, basically just do all that. And yeah, it should be pretty easy to do. So we just lock that off. We clear all this out. We need to clear some more dirt out probably. So we need to build our permanent little dropper disposal system over here. And yeah, it should go pretty smoothly. So I'll AFK this entire thing overnight and see just how much we get. If it's only a couple double chests, I'll probably increase the amount. Probably add one more layer, maybe 2 more layers. This farm will be a work in progress. I'll probably end up having 6 layers. I'll just keep working on it. This episode hasn't been that long, so we'll probably even do that today. This episode even. So, but I will AFK this overnight and hook it up to our sorting system right now. Alright guys, we're back, and we're going to take a look at our AFK results from that sugarcane after 10 hours. This is actually my second recording of this clip. I was just talking for 8.5 minutes. So yeah, we can't have that. We have to have little shorter clips for this, or else this video will be an hour long. But if we do come down here, we will see that our rates are very awesome. We've filled up almost 5 double chests of sugarcane, plus we already have a shulker box full of sugarcane right up here, if I can get up here. The main reason why I need the sugarcane farm is essentially just... I'm stuck down here. Great, okay. Is essentially just for the purposes of paper. That's the only reason why. To make fireworks and to trade with villagers. So, yeah, we have a lot of sugarcane. I'm just going to have to clean all this stuff up. But yeah, we have a shulker box full of sugarcane. I need to rename sugarcane still. But yeah, that farm's working very well. I don't think I'll add any more layers in the foreseeable future. Maybe one more. Maybe I might just do that in between episodes if I ever want to, if I ever am running low. So I'm not going to cap it off yet with glass, which I will eventually. Um, the farm's not the prettiest, I do understand that, but it's not really meant to be. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So one thing, real quick, we're just going to talk about my plans for the future. So a lot of people, I just hit 50 subscribers. A lot of people share their feedback about my channel. Some of my most popular videos are these Let's Plays. So I know a lot of people enjoy watching this. So basically, yes, this Let's Play is not going anywhere. I love. At first, when I first started YouTube, I didn't like doing this at all. Um, but as I've progressed, I've learned to like this series more than even doing redstone videos. I still enjoy doing redstone videos, but I really love building in survival and building all those redstone contraptions that I designed in survival. And that's why I really like also making redstone videos too, just because I can implement so many of those ideas in my own world without going off other people's. Besides, for example, the super smelter, that's mine. Um, the iron farms, they're both mine. All of them are mine. Other things are mine as well. I can't really think of them. The cocoa bean farm's mine. Um, yeah, there's a lot of farms and things and contraptions I've put in this world are my design. I really like that quite a lot. So that's why I like this survival world so much that I can do so many things just on my own and actually do it myself. And then once I build something cool for this world, I can upload a tutorial. For example, that ice farm, I have a tutorial I just recorded for that, and I probably uploaded beforehand, before this video even comes out. So that's the reason why I like doing this world so much. And I also like building a lot. But here's the thing, to build and have easy times building without having to gather lots of resources, you need lots and lots of automatic farms. So that's the reason why that we have been building so many automatic farms lately. It's just because I need it. I need a sustainable source of sugarcane so I can easily get all these books and get easy enchantments from these villagers for cheap emeralds. We need carrots and potatoes and all those crop farms to trade with the villagers. We need a cactus farm so we can make green hardened clay and things like that. We need the flowers and the cocoa beans and all this stuff that make all the other types of dyes. We need a super smelter to make all the glass very fast that we're going to need. We need all these things. That's why it's so farm heavy right now, is just because we need these farms. I am trying to throw some building in here, but I have two massive projects planned. One over here to make this area look awesome, and another over here at our village area to make that look really, really awesome. So don't worry, we are going to do a lot of building, but we have to do a lot more technical work right now before we do all that building. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm actually going to be having another technical episode next episode. Just to let you guys know, is I'm going to try to throw in some building every couple of episodes, but most 2/3 of the episodes about are probably going to be technical work for now. So that brings me to the immediate plans for the future. First of those is a guardian farm. Second of those is a witch farm, which is actually first, and then the guardian farm. So these two very specialized farms I need to have in order to have a much smoother process. The witch farm for redstone, the guardian farm for sea lanterns. You can tell those already look really, really good in my base from all the raiding I've done. So yeah, we have to build a lot of farms. Blaze rods, not just for fuel, but also for end rods, which is a light source I will be using in the near future. But yeah, there is definitely a lot of building we're going to have to do. We're going to have to do a lot of building over here at the spawn chunks to eventually get rid of all this grass for a passive mob farm. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to all the building and stuff that we're going to do on this world, but we are going to have another technical episode. I just want to explain that because some people said they really love building, or have said that they enjoy watching me build and things like that. And I really do enjoy building. It's one of I like all aspects of Minecraft, including the building part of it, even though I'm not the best at it sometimes. But we do have to have some technical work to make that happen. So yes, we are building a witch farm next just next episode. So I'm pretty sure I've been talking for long enough. So now I'm gonna do one more little small project for this episode, and that is to just torch up spawn a little bit more. We need to get this more lit up so our slime farm is working a little bit better. So yeah, I'm gonna go do all that, and I'll be back in just one moment. And thanks for listening if you did, and then click off. That really means a lot if you listened. So yeah, drop a comment down below if you did. Alright guys, so we have reached the end of the video now. So we fly on over here, you can see that I lit up huge quantities of area around the spawn chunks, so their slime farm should be even more efficient now. But the end of the episode does bring some unfortunate news. I have lost the most valuable shulker box that I had in my ender chest, the iron one. I'm not sure if I died or it somehow was hidden away somewhere and I just don't know it. But I have lost it. I have no idea where it is. I did die in the end, so maybe I had it on me. But no, I crafted hoppers after that fact happened. So yeah, I have no idea where it is. For all I know, it'll show up and I'll have tons of iron again. But now I'm running pretty low. I only have like 12 stacks of iron blocks. So yeah, we'll have to... That's not it, by the way. That's the new one I made. See, I only have 12 stacks of iron blocks instead of like 50. So yeah. Unfortunately, I lost that. It shouldn't really matter. The 12 stacks of iron blocks is still quite a bit. So yeah, I think we'll have to build a couple iron farms at some point in case something like this happens again. But yeah, other than that, guys, this is going to be the end of the episode. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But other than that, guys, I hope you have an easy-going day. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. After I harvest our netherwork farm. Man, that's a really good netherwork farm. Very, very efficient, isn't it? Alright, guys. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. Once again.